Hello, welcome back to Wasted. I'm Jade Starr, accompanied by, as always, by my favorite friend that I asked to hold my drink for me, Olish. Because he always keeps it cold.
I was going to say, it's very rude to just shove your drink into someone else's chest.
Yeah, well, you keep my drinks cold, so it's all good. So we have one more character at the Oni Express currently. To go talk to. You remember this guy, don't you?
I remember.
You wish you didn't.
Gnarly weather we're having.
This is for all of the dedicated Fallout 4 people and modders, I guess. Some of the referential humor of this had to be explained to me. Just unsettling. Just crouch there. Just, ugh.
Oh, Azuka. Help me? Not unless you've concocted a potion to quell a broken heart. Oh, my precious Azuka.
Well, I concocted a Tom Collins just a moment ago.
My wife and unwavering
Wish I had a Tom
companion,
Collins.
Azuka, and I were scavenging for supplies in the cooler when we bumped into an errant SOB patrol. Well, the SOBs don't recognize relationships such as the one Azuka and I share, and their doctrine teaches them to purge our kind from the wastes. Needless to say, a firefight erupted, and though it seemed like our superior tactical weaponry would win out at the end, a modification I applied to one of my weapon systems caused it to jam, leaving me defenseless and vulnerable. In my panic, I fled as fast as I could from the fight, weaving in and out of weapon fire. I looked behind me, but Azuka wasn't there. Please, if you could help me find Azuka, I would forever be in your debt. Oh, bless your heart, kind waster. You're one of the good ones. As I said before, I last saw Azuka in the cooler. We were down in the dormitories, searching the dressers for some sexy underwear for me to dress her up in. When the SOBs attack, Azuka is immensely beautiful, but she is also very meek and utterly helpless without me, so she will not have strayed far from where I left her. Azuka's beauty is unmistakable. She is a truly perfect specimen. Her blemishless face, pale white skin, like fine porcelain, as if untouched by the oppressive sun that beats down upon the wastes, and yet fully bared to the elements. Well, not fully bare. Her Type C bikini armor provides ample protection to her vital organs, such as her bosom, womb, and feet. Of course, I had to custom tailor the armor myself, since it was impossible to find armor that would fit her massive breastshoe and posterior proportions. Even still, the armor just barely fits, and if you peek at her from just the right angle, you can catch a glimpse of the areola, like an unexpected sunrise peeking out from beyond her elephantine twin peaks.
It's always tempting to pick the kill him now option.
I must be reunited with my Azuka. I simply can't continue my life in the waste without her.
I really think I skipped some dialogue by not clicking go on, where he goes on to describe Azuka as an 8,000-year-old, like, demon fox spirit in the body of, like a 16-year-old.
Who's running the skellies?
No,
Although,
it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if I really wanted to talk to him any longer.
So the joke about the modding communities,
Yeah.
for anybody who isn't aware, I know you've already heard this, is that the quest is called The Lover Slab. Whereas there's a mod community for adult mods called Lover's Lab, which is frequently referred to as the Slab.
Oh, okay. It's even called the Slab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good so far. How do you want that prepared?
Oh, man. I think we all really need a drink after talking to Slab. Hey there, welcome back to Getting Wasted and Wasted. I'm Jade Starr, and today we're going to make a Tom Collins. It's a personal favorite of mine. Today we have Beefeater Gin, a personal favorite of my brand, or favorite brand of mine. And we're going to get 1.5 ounces of this. I'm going to find that, and there we go. I'm used to pouring via the speed pour than jiggers, but there's 1.5 ounces of Beefeater Gin. We're going to get 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon, or in my case, bottled lemon. There we go. And we're going to get 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Simple syrup is really just water and sugar that's been boiled so it can absorb more sugar. And we're going to get 1/2 ounce of that. Then we're going to get 2 ounces of club soda. Which is going to be awkward to pour out of a 2-liter bottle. Very awkward, in fact. Hold on. Second blast. That was 2.5. Okay, there we go. 2 ounces club soda. And if I had fresh fruit, you would garnish this with a lemon slice or a Marciano cherry, but I personally believe that Marciano cherries have no purpose existing anywhere. They're terrible. They should just go away. And that is a Tom Collins. Oh, I forgot my stir spoon. Well, give it a stir and enjoy. Oh god, I'm already on my second Tom Collins.
The SOB need to take a chill pill.
Following our discussion the last time, I made some editing about this video to keep it short and sweet, much like my Tom Collins. Boom, we're already in the dormitories. For those of you keeping up with the drinking game at home, though, I found 2 floor boozes along the way. Hairy Feet, +5 sneak, and Eagle Eyes, which I think was +5 shoot. So, if you're playing along at home, you owe me 2 drinks.
Well, we found Asuka already.
Yeah, not quite the impressive beauty that I thought she would be. I assume it is a commentary on the modding community that Azuka is like the only thing that isn't voiced in the game.
Well, there's also no model, because you don't have the mod installed.
Is that what... I thought it was, that was the texture for broken textures in, like, Fallout 3 or 4.
I mean, maybe. It certainly is like, this isn't a thing that exists.
Just wanted to point out that is the wrong 2.
Well, yeah.
Because mods?
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just realized she said off course instead of of course. Oh, okay. Never really paid that much attention to it.
Spaghetti.
I mean, she doesn't have dunking the cosmic donut. I can't believe this.
All aboard the paint train!
I don't know if that was I mean, it had to be intentional for that, but just a little worrying. I was genuinely curious what she could do, but apparently she can punch. And probably only takes 1 damage in attack, so that you can savor the ridiculousness of this. Oh, well, some of her has reappeared. I guess the head model is separate and the body model is missing. So this is what we currently look like in all of our 80s glory. But we can wear the bikini armor. And now this is what we look like.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Honestly, I think it's a good look.
I don't think I ever noticed that the fanny packs are modeled.
Yeah. Because I guess it just replaces your body model, so the fanny packs have to go on top of that as an extra layer, so I guess they're still there. The head, the sunglasses, the weapon, they're all separate. I've never done modding, although within the last week, Midnight has talked a lot about having to mod Skyrim armor, and things with mesh textures or enmeshment, I don't even know. So it sounds like a giant pain in the ass, and I'm glad I never have had to.
Editing mods is not really that complicated. Once you get it, it's a skill, like anything else. It's something that you learn, but
yeah, I've already learned 2 new things in video editing this LP.
So you were saying?
I don't know. I got distracted by whatever you were saying, plus my Tom Collins. But I have learned 2 new things: blur transitions and how finicky they are, and I still can't quite do the drink transitions to the cocktail builds the way I want. But also how to censor things and put a static image over something in Vegas. Because my first attempts at the cocktail build videos were awkward and stilted, and then I leaned down into the frame and I'm like, I don't want to have my face in the videos, so I learned how to put a giant green star in front of them, a jade star, if you will. I think mostly I was going to say that after all of that, it's just time to get wasted and forget about all the terrible things we're doing today. Side note, I can drink Tom Collins a lot faster than I can drink anything tequila-based so far. But, for those following along at home, that tequila I bought, Senorita, it's not bad, but for the sake of the LP, I am absolutely buying well-quality drinks, bottom-shelf stuff, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on this. For the Tom Collins, though, this is a drink that I like, and I order regularly, and I'm always disappointed when bartenders can't make it, because it's an old drink, let's be fair. Tom Collins is like a 1920s, 1930s drink that has survived to modern times by rich old white people ordering them at golf clubs.
I mean, same thing with the Manhattan, really.
Yeah, true. So I don't really expect a bartender to go off-menu and make me a good Tom Collins, but, I mean, they should be able to. It's so simple.
I feel like gin drinks in general are touchy. The difference between a good gin and tonic and a bad gin and tonic is not very much gin.
Yeah. That is definitely a thing I learned when I started becoming a bartender, was I always thought, more alcohol meant better. And no. These, like, you usually only use 1.5 ounces in a drink for a reason. And I did a lot of catering events at the start. And so when clients, typically 50 plus, came back to me like, hey, can you water this down a little bit? You made this kind of strong. I started kind of picking up on that. I'm like, I'm fucking up. I don't need to overcompensate. I need to, really... Precise pours are what make good cocktails.
Yeah. It's like anything else. If you get the proportions right,
yeah,
it's going to be correct.
Yeah.
Cocktails are also kind of weird because you're using a bizarre sort of like non-standard set of proportions.
Fluid ounces?
You're dealing with an ounce or an ounce and a half, but it's always in that like 1 ounce or like I guess.
Oh, half-ounce increments.
I guess you could work in half-ounce increments, but it's almost usually some multiple of that, and very rarely more than 2 or 3 ounces.
Right. But yeah, when you hear cocktails be called, like, for instance, the Tom Collins 3-part gin, 2 parts lemon juice, 1 part simple syrup, each part is a half ounce. A half ounce is like the base increment of cocktail mixing.
Well, the parts make sense because you have relative amounts. You can scale it up or down as needed.
True.
But a lot of recipes are like, 1 shot of this and then, 4 ounces of mixing.
Right.
For, like, the Bloody Mary mix that I have. It's just weird that everything is sort of tied to the 1 ounce or 1.5 ounce usually.
Well, that's because 1.5 ounce of a spirit is basically a serving.
Yeah.
If you get a drink and it has about 1.5 ounces of alcohol in it, that is a serving. You're probably good for an hour or so, metabolism-wise.
That's your 1 bottle of beer, your
8 ounces of wine.
Yeah, your
or
glass
6
of
ounces.
wine.
Yeah, glass of wine. Some drinks will go over
1 drink.
Yeah. Oh, hey, remember the arcade from the intro?
Mad Monkeys, monkeying around.
Exists. Some drinks go over that. Notably, the Long Island iced tea has at least 2.5 ounces of spirits in it. Those sort of drinks, like people like, and Long Island's taste good, but they are strong, and you need to be aware of it. It's the latest issue of my video game newsletter. Oh, hey. A turbo play? Hey, wait a minute, that sounds suspiciously familiar to what I'm doing. Dreadfully outdated Alistar V. So, the Alistar V is actually a thing in this game's lore that I didn't realize comes up here, but it can be everywhere. Like at the top of the screen, the Alistar V6 operating system. Copyright Alistar Research Labs. It is an in-game lore, like, computer company. And we are going to see more about Alistar as the plot progresses. I guess it's not much of a spoiler to say, if their OS is on the computers in the coolers, they had something to do with the construction of the coolers. Oh no. Olish.
Yes.
I have terrible news.
You're out of Tom Collins.
I am out of Tom Collins.
Suffer.
It's alright. I probably don't need a third Tom Collins inside of an hour.
That may be a bit much.
Yeah. Because I usually do the drink build right before I get on Discord with Olish, and then I just drink that drink. Olish was a little bit occupied, so I had a little bit of lead time. And I really love Tom Collins, so I went to do that first one before Olish was ready, so I made myself a second one.
Talking about genealogy stuff with a former coworker.
Welcome to the
Genealogy, like genetics?
Yeah, like family history type.
Family history, alright, okay.
Tracing that back.
Yeah. You found out that you're related to one of those dudes in that awesome painting of the treaty with the Ottomans?
That wasn't real people.
Oh, that wasn't?
It was a depiction of a famous event that probably never actually happened like that.
Oh, you've ruined it for me.
It's one of those apocryphal things.
Okay.
Like the Space Jam.
Wait, what? Like, okay, do you mean... Because 2 thoughts popped in my head. First was Lone Star jamming the Spaceballs radar, and the second was Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes.
Oh, it turns out Michael Jordan never actually defeated the Monstars.
You don't say. I feel really weird thinking that a piece of Ukrainian history is being compared against Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes.
I mean, fiction's fiction.
I mean, true.
It's one of my favorite pieces of fiction. But
I didn't know it was fictitious.
the events as depicted probably didn't happen like that.
Okay.
Probably didn't have a pile of 50 dudes having a really good time thinking about clever insults.
I don't know. That seems fitting for the times. Also, hey, plant people porter, tiny bit of health regen. What that actually comes out to is, I think, 1 HP every 5 seconds. And you can have it 5 times for up to 5 HP per second. It is basically one of the best hangovers. Hangovers. And I will absolutely be drinking that.
That's really good.
Yeah, it really cuts down on the drain of your medical supplies and junk food and so forth.
12 HP a minute doesn't sound like much, but you spend a lot of time like in between combats.
Yeah. And I mean, one plant people porter, you're right, is meh. But like 5 a second? Yeah, that's a lot. That's 300 a minute.
Does it go up to 5 a second, or does it just go up to 1 a second? You said 1 every 5 seconds, and you can take it 5 times.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. That'd be 5 every second, so 60 a minute. Look, I've been drinking Tom Collins.
Yeah. Still, it's a really good quality of life. Even 1 point basically means you're going to be topped up in between combats.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. If you drink 5 of them, you get 5 HP every 5 seconds. Also, you can sleep in this game. You know that? Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is, I guess.
Day-night cycle?
Day-night cycle.
Yeah, I don't. The only real answer I can give you is Valerie and the mall actually have daytime operating hours. So if you want to shop at the mall, you need to be in the Oni Express when she's open. The other thing is that I think if you piss off the Oni Express and all the guards start shooting at you, if you just spend 24 hours not in Sacramento, they'll chill out and you can come back again. Oh, we gotta deal with Slab again.
Have you found my precious Azuka yet? You have her Type C bikini armor. That means you must have killed her. No, I completely understand. You and the SOB are all the same. You want a pure vanilla wasteland. Well, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm going to kill every last one of you until my harem of naked, big-titted wives and I can live in my lore-unfriendly player mansion in peace.
Quest complete.
Turns out the only thing doing the quest gets you is the Type C bikini armor, which isn't even all that good.
No. Just killing him gets you his rifle, though.
Which, as it turns out, is the Type C bikini armor is purple. I was going to say the first legendary item, which you can
I think the first legendary item was Dick's hat. I just said Dick hat. That's a condom.
Yeah, but that's something you might actually want to keep.
Yes. The purple items are what the Oni Express will find if you die with them, because they're important and shiny and rare. So you can find those in the Lost and Found if you ever die with those items.
You can always get them back.
Yeah. Slab's rifle is actually pretty good if we get a steady supply of rifle ammo. Which is not yet. I think the only thing we've seen sporting rifle ammo right now is the Spewmen. And we only saw a couple of those behind a locked door, but they are down there, floors 8 through 10, I believe, of Cooler 1. Also, I just love that the bikini armor just stands here as a giant broken image graphic.
It just really stands out.
Yeah.
Lore unfriendly indeed.
Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you appreciate floors 1 through 3 being edited out, because fuck those floors. I've been Jade Star. Thank you all for watching.
Goodbye.